Seigneur, nous bénissons ton Saint-Nom. Disons merci. Merci parce que c'est toi qui permets ce moment. Seigneur Jésus-Christ, très tôt ce matin, tu nous as accordé ta grâce, ton souffle de vie, la force et le courage, ta santé, Seigneur Jésus-Christ. Car en ces jours, plusieurs sont rentrés dans leur dernière demeure. Plusieurs sont dans les lits d'hôpitaux. Mais nous, tu nous as fait grâce, tu nous as mis à part. C'est pourquoi nous sommes reconnaissants, Seigneur Jésus-Christ, à toi. Et nous bénissons ton Saint-Nom parce que tu es encore présent parmi nous. Car ton nom, c'est Emmanuel. C'est pourquoi, Seigneur, je te prie de prendre le contrôle de tout ce que nous allons faire ce soir. Tout ce que nous allons dire, Père éternel. Tous ceux qui vont intervenir. Tout cela, c'est pour la gloire de ton nom. Car la Bible déclare dans le livre de 1 Corinthiens, chapitre 10, verset 31, dit que le cœur de l'homme médite ses voies, mais c'est l'Éternel qui dirige ses pas. Oh, c'est pourquoi, Seigneur, nous te recommandons ce moment. Et nous voulons que tu diriges nos pas, afin que tout se passe très bien, sans incident, et cela pour la gloire de ton nom. Père éternel, merci pour ta fidélité. Au nom de Jésus, nous avons prié, que le peuple de Dieu dise Amen. Soyez bénis dans le nom de Jésus. Asseyez-vous.
Yeah, stay stand and pray. Make sure that you clear your hearts. Take the hate because we're here for peace. And God's name is a peace. He's God of peace. So let us address direct ourselves to God of peace and pray. And I will say, Oh Allah, we will start our prayer with your name. You are the most gracious. You are the most merciful. You see us. You created us because you love us. And you say to us that you are the Lord of peace. And peace is from you. وَمِنْكَ يَعُودُ السَّلَامُ. The peace return to you. Oh God, Allah, bless us with peace. Accept us in your kingdom of peace. Because of peace, everything is possible. With the peace, we love one another. Peace comes with love. And you said it. If you love your friend, you love your neighbor, you love your brother, you will bring peace into his house, into his heart. Oh Allah, embrace us with peace, wash us with peace, and forgive us, and accept the new ambassador who are appointed here today in your kingdom of peace. In your name, we must say amen.
Amen. First of all, I felt incredible warmth and love from each and every one of you. All of you greeted me with the biggest smile and the biggest heart. And I was telling Dr. Coney that a number of years ago, we had this kind of exercise in our church where we chose, we drew out of a hat an African country that would be our sister city. And I drew the Ivory Coast. So that's kind of my sister country. So now, because he became aware that, he's asking me for money. So anyway, now I have to donate something for his work in Africa. Anyway, I think everyone in this room, everyone wants peace, don't you?
Amen.
I mean, everybody wants peace. And yet, in the human history, from all the religious traditions that we come from, there was always a problem from the very beginning. Whether it be African folklore or Christian tradition, from the story of Genesis, something happened. My tradition, coming from a Christian background, you know, the first family, what did they do? Their brothers killed each other. And the whole history has been a history of conflict. And so really peace, we want peace, it starts with us as individuals. We say peace starts with me as an individual. Many times we think the kingdom of heaven is out there, but really it starts within each and every one of us. And that we have this kind of dual nature within us. We want to be good, but on the other hand, people do evil. And there's this constant struggle in our lives. But when we do good, we feel good. When we do bad, we suffer the pains of conscience, or leads us to kind of a miserable life. So that's why, in one sense, the real solution to bring about peace in the world begins with each and every one of us. That's why we need, in one sense, a spiritual revolution of heart, a spiritual awakening. And, you know, there are so many religions in the world. I mean, you add up the Muslim traditions, the Christian, the Buddhist, the Confucius. How many millions and millions and millions of people is that? If they could actually come together, one thing that UPF proposes is that the religious leaders form their United Nations. That they actually come together and discuss and talk and pray together. I read Dr. King's book, Strength to Love, and that book moved me so much that it changed my life. He was really one of the greatest living people in our century, if not the greatest, because he wasn't talking just about one race, but all people living together. And again, faith, his spirituality played a role in his desire and mission in life. So I don't want to go on speaking, but what I just want to say is I feel at home here. I feel you're my family. I'm very impressed, Dr. Kone, you could bring all these people here together tonight. And as my brothers and sisters, I want to say I love you, and you're my eternal brother and sister. And if I was born in Africa, I'm sure I would have married an African.
I'm sure we're gonna, grow together as peacemakers. And in our community, there are so many challenges already. And I'm sure in each area, you guys have expertise in each area because you are leaders in your areas. And the expectation, the hope is we can come together and work together and beyond our own little communities to be able to do something for our larger community. So today, we're going to appoint some new ambassadors for peace. And I would like to call on Imam Konate, pastor, and Richard Wilson to stand. And as we prepare an offering to him. So on behalf of the Universal Peace Federation, the Universal Peace Federation acknowledges as ambassador for peace those individuals who live and exemplify the ideal of living for the sake of others, and who dedicate themselves to practices which promote universal moral values, strong family life, interreligious cooperation, international harmony, renewal of the United Nations, a responsible public media, and the establishment of a culture of peace. Transcending racial, national, and religious barriers, the ambassadors for peace contribute to the fulfillment of the hope of all ages, a unified world of peace, wherein the spiritual and material dimension of life are harmonized. The Universal Peace Federation is proud to hereby recognize as an ambassador for peace, Kadi Jabi. Congratulations. say. Thank you.
Félicitations.
Congratulations.
Son Excellence.
Gaston.
Félicitations. Your Excellency.
Funzege Kone.
Wow!
Two cones.
Yeah.
That's right.
Can you take the
Félicitations.
congratulations, Mary?
Félicitations, Your Excellency.
Abubakar Kouyaté.
Pourquoi d'avoir avec l'executive director? Allez, félicitations, Your Excellency. Congratulations.
Everybody, let's welcome you. Thank you.
Félicitations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Ayoka.
He's got an audience there.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the most popular.
Okay, Ayoka. Ayoka.
Excellence. Ayoka.
Mamadou.
That's my peer.
Freddy, hein? Ambassadeur encore en plus.
Congratulations.
Félicitations, Your Excellency.
Thank you.
Ah, félicitations. Yeah, félicitations. Hein? Allez, prends la photo place.
For you, is to use it to serve other people. So the main and the most important principle that we promote is living for the sake of others. You receive this because you are a person who's living for the sake of others. You are serving the community, and that's why we're giving you this. So welcome again.
Vous l'avez découvert ici. Ce que vous avez découvert. Ivoire TV.